Good morning, everybody. My name is Papa Bhude. I am working as a English teacher in Sri Marudastheshwara High School, Anupur. Today, we are going to start a lesson, 8th standard lesson, a day in the ashram. Before that, we are going to start this lesson. We know about the writer, Mr. C.F. Andrews. This lesson, A Day in the Ashram, was written by C.F. Andrews. C.F. Andrews, he was one of the famous priests working in England church, and also he was an Indian freedom fighter also. He was the closest friend of Mahatma Gandhi. He was also participating in the freedom fight movement in Indian freedom fight movement when the Mahatma Gandhi was participating in the struggle. So in this lesson, A Day in the Ashram, C.F. Andrews described about his feelings when he was staying in the ashram, that is where the Dr. Rabindranath Tagore found this Shantiniketan school. One day, C.F. Andrews, they stay in the ashram or Shantiniketan school. When they stay in the Shantiniketan school, how they feel and how they get an experience. What was the main important role of the Shantiniketan in the study or education field? So all those things C.F. Andrews they want to explain or describe in this lesson. So C.F. Andrews, when he stayed in the ashram Shantiniketan, the Shantiniketan which was founded by Dr. Rabindranath Tagore. Look at the picture is here. This is the picture of Dr. Rabindranath Tagore. So Rabindranath Tagore he was called also a Gurudev. So this Shantiniketan, it was a different school. Dr. Andrews, C.F. Andrews reveals his experience, feelings when he was staying in the school or the ashram or the Shantiniketan. While he was staying in the ashram, Shantiniketan, the school was founded by Rabindranath Tagore. It is a school with a difference. That is, where students learn with enjoy or learn with great joy. So C.F. Andrews, they express their feelings when they stay in the ashram or in the Shantiniketan school. That school is very different. And how the routine work or how that students, pupils, how they were going to learn the learning in this school. How that school was beginning in the morning and how that students they were get up in the early morning and what are the activities they are going to do, how they were beginning their morning work and after that how they were going to learn. And this school how it was situated and where the students were going to sit under the trees, shadow of the trees, and how that beautiful beauty of that Shantiniketan was expressed, or how the C.F. Andrews they want to express their beauty, inner beauty of the Shantiniketan school. And how that teachers and also students, how they were going to make a meditation how that the school is very famous for his sports and games. Like this, the CF Andrews, he want to express or describe about the Shantiniketan school, how it is very different, how it is get a good importance, and how it was get a good role in the education system. You know that Gurudev, that Rabindranath Tagore also, he was one of the Bengali poet. He was founded this Shantiniketan. You know that Rabindranath Tagore also wrote a great book called Gitanjali, and also he wrote our national anthem. Like this, the CF Andrews in the Shantiniketan, how he was spending his time, or how he was going to stay, and how he going to feel about his Shantiniketan ashram. So, what are the aspects he want to express, and how he want to feel about the Shantiniketan school? So, in this lesson, like this, CF Andrews, he want to express all those things about the Shantiniketan, or that what you call that ashram, a day in the ashram. Let us, you are going to start the lesson. I want to read this first paragraph in this lesson. Words cannot picture to you the beauty of Shantiniketan, our own poet and teacher, whom we call Gurudev, has named it in his song, the darling of our hearts, and it is worthy of the name. All who have visited the ashram, old and young alike, have felt its inner beauty growing more and more upon them. If I were to describe to you one day in the ashram with the boys, that would perhaps best to bring home to you its inner beauty. Long before sunrise, like the birds in our own ambaki grows, our boys are awake. The charioteers are the first to rise, and they go round the ashram, singing their morning hymn. You can hear the voice in the distance, drawing nearer and nearer, and then the sound dies away as the choir passes on to another part of the ashram, and then again it comes nearer and nearer. The beauty of the sound in the silent morning air, and the sense of joy and reverence with its streams give peace to the soul. After the interval, each might takes his ascent, his square of chocolate into the feet, and sits down on it to meditate in his own place alone. Later on, before the school work begins, the boys all stand together in the shade of the trees and sing their hymn. Then, half past 10, the work of the school goes on. We have no classrooms. The boys sit with their teachers in the open air under the trees. There are no larger classes. A group of 8 or 10 boys are seated around the teacher, asking him questions. Very few books are used. A greater part is carried on through conversation. The boys soon learn to open out all their difficulties to their teachers, and the teachers get really interested in the boys' questions. Interested in the boys' questions and answer. Such reading education can never be done. Here, in this lesson, a day in the ashram, we are going to know stay in the ashram or Shantiniketan, he says there is no words to explain the beauty of Shantiniketan ashram. It means that Shantiniketan, the ashram, it was having such a beauty. There is no words to explain about the ashram or the Shantiniketan. He says like this: words cannot picture to you the beauty of Shantiniketan. Our own poet and teacher, whom we call Gurudev, had named it in his song. As I told you, that who was called as a Gurudev? Yes. Rabindranath Tagore was called as a Gurudev. So Gurudev, in his song or in his poem, in his writings, he called that Shantiniketan as a darling of our hearts. See, darling of our hearts. You see that Dr. Rabindranath Tagore, in his works, in his writings, he say about the ashram, Shantiniketan, darling of our hearts. He called as a darling of our hearts. It means he gave such importance. We can't explain the words in words about the inner beauty of the ashram. So, darling of our hearts, and it is worthy of the name. It is really worthy of the name. The name itself, it signifies its beauty, inner beauty. It is a very valuable place that is for education, that is called Shantiniketan. And it is worthy of the name. All who have visited the ashram, old and young alike, have felt its inner beauty growing more and more upon them. C.F. Andrews, he want to explain the first paragraph about the inner beauty of the ashram or inner beauty of the Shantiniketan. There is no words to explain about the beauty, inner beauty of the ashram. Let us now move on second paragraph. If I want to describe to you one day in the ashram with the boys. One day, C.F. Andrews, when he stayed in the ashram with the ashram boys, Shantiniketan boys, with the boys of that Shantiniketan, that would perhaps best to bring home to you its inner beauty. So it is also a very good inner beauty in the ashram. Long before sunrise, before we are going to sunrise, before sunrise, like the birds in our own Amloki groves, our boys are away. Here, C.F. Andrews, he wants to say how the morning session or how that boys in the Shantiniketan, they wake up in the morning, early in the morning. He says that he compared, or there is a comparison to that birds. When early in the morning, the birds were making a noise, or they are awake from the night, or it means how the birds were flying from the trees, like in the mango trees. See here, the one word is using here, that is Amloki groves. Amloki groves means mango trees. How the birds were flying from the mango trees in the early in the morning, making noise. So like that, the early in the morning, the children or the students or boys of that ashram or that school, Shantiniketan, they were awake like birds early in the morning from that mango trees. So long before our sunrise, like the birds in our own Amloki groves, our boys are awake. So like that, in that school, when in the early morning, the boys of this Shantiniketan, the boys were awake in the early morning, like when that in the early morning, the birds where they were flew from the mango trees. The charioteers are the first to rise. Here, beginning the early in the morning, 5 or 5:30 in the morning, before first that charioteers means members who sing in the choir of church. Members, those who are sing in the choir of church. The singers, those who are in church. First they were awake, or they get up early in the morning. Like the birds, the charioteers are the first to rise and they go around the ashram. These charioteers get up early in the morning before the 5 to 5:30. They are going to sing a song and go around the church, around the ashram or the Shantiniketan school, singing a song about the God. So this is how that morning session or that early in the morning, how that morning session will be started, that C.F. Andrews they want to explain like this. The charioteers are the first to rise and they go around the ashram singing their morning hymn. Hymn means a song of praise to God. Hymn. A song which was praise to God. The charioteers in the beginning of the morning, early in the morning, they get up and they singing a song of praise to the God and they go around the ashram early in the morning. Singing their morning hymn, you can hear the voice in the distance, drawing nearer and nearer. That voice heard like this, here, that nearer. And then the sound dies away. And the sound dies, it means slowly, it comes slowly. As the choir passes on the another part of the ashram, and then again it comes nearer and nearer. The beauty of the sound in the silent morning air and the scene of joy and reverence with these brings give peace to the soul. Really in the morning, C.F. Andrews says, the morning begins with chariots who are going to praise the God in their songs, and they go around the ashram, and in the morning it seems to a peace to a soul. It gives a peace to the soul. That in the early morning, when you are going to hear the sound, it gave peace to our soul, peace to the soul. So really it is a very acceptable. This is the time. It is very peaceful time to get a peace to the soul. Come to the next paragraph. After an interval, each boy takes his asana, his square of carpet. So after this singing the song, and when the children or boys they will get up early in the morning, after the singing, they praise the God, and the boys they were went to doing asana. That is they are the yoga asana. Get there that what you call carpet. So early in the morning in the ashram or in the ashram or Shantiniketan, the students and boys they went to early in the morning to practice that yoga asana. Into the fields and seats sits down on its meditate in his own place. Meditation. Next, the meditation also going on. The boys when in the early morning get up and go to make a yoga asana, and also they want to make a meditation under the trees. And he is in the own place alone. Later on, before the school work begins, after that yoga asana, the school work begins. The boys all stand together in the shade of the trees and sing their human. So early in the morning, when the boys get up and they want to go to the make a yoga, and also they want to make that meditation under the trees. After that meditation, the boys they were that before that the school began. School work begins. The boys all stand together in the shade of the trees and they want to pray the God. So, like this, in the early morning, the students or the boys of the school, they began to do their early work, routine works. They began to pray the God, and also they want to make a yoga asana, and also they make a meditation, and they want to sit under the trees, and they want to make a pray for the God. Like this, in the early morning, the school began like this. Till about 10, the work of the school goes on. See, till about 10, from beginning of morning till that 10, the work of the school goes on. See, in the ashram, 10, the work of the school goes on. So like this, the school started. We have no classrooms. Here, C.F. Andrews want to explain about the school rooms. He says like this: we have no classrooms in the ashram, in that Shantiniketan. There is no school rooms. The boys sit with their teacher in the open air. See, the open air, open field, the students, they will sit around the teacher. Under the trees, the boys sit under the trees with the teacher in the open field. There are no larger classes. A group of 8 or 10 boys are seated around the teacher. Only 8 or 10 students, boys, they were seated around the teacher under the tree. Asking him questions. The students asking him questions. Very few books are used. There is no lot of books. There are only few books are there used. A greater part is carried on through conversation. So there is a conversation between the teacher and the students. There are 8 to 10 students are sitting around the teachers. There are some books are there only. There is no lot of books. They were going to asking questions, and there is a conversation between teacher and the students. The boys soon learn to open all of their difficulties to their teachers. They solve their difficulties with their teachers to asking or discussion. Discussion is going on. And the teachers get really interested in the boys' questions and answers. Such living education can never be dull. Such type of education is going in that type of education system is adopted in the Shantiniketan ashram. So here in this paragraph, C.F. Andrews, he want to say about the classroom situations or how the education system is going in the ashram. There is no classrooms, only in the open field under a tree, 8 or 10 students are sitting around the teacher and they were asking the question and they were going to conversation with the teacher and students. They want to solve their difficulties. There is no lot of books there. Some books are only there. Some of the students, they were going to discussion with the teachers to solve their problems or difficulties. And there is no such a, that is what he says, such a living education system is going in the ashram. This type of education system is in the ashram, that is in the what you call the Shantiniketan ashram. Really, it is a good system of education. You know that nowadays we are having a good building, and what you are going to know is the present type of education system. It is also now this ashram system is called as a Gurukula ashram system. You know that. C.F. Andrews really was feeling, and he was going to enjoy, or he is going to get a good peace to his soul here in this ashram. So like this, C.F. Andrews, when he was going to stay in the ashram, he want to explain all those things, what he knows, how that Shantiniketan was founded, and how that the system of education is in the ashram, how the beginning of this ashram work will be started, what was the system they were adopting, how the boys they beginning their the morning activities, how that yoga system, and also how that meditation system, and how that students, how they were going to start in the beginning of the school work, it was also explained. And then how that classroom situation and also classes are started, how that system, that teachers and boys or students, they were going to discuss with each other, and how they were going to solve their problems and difficulties, how they were going to know that system of education system. See, that is the problem is, that is the thing, how that C.F. Andrews was going to explain all those things when he was staying in the day in the ashram. Really, it is a very good experience. Really, it is a very good experience, feelings you want to express. There is a good experience from this from the situation that is in the ashram. Students, we know that Shantiniketan ashram is a very good inner beauty. It is having their own education system. How the teachers, how the students or boys are going to solve their problems, how the situation is there. Really, it is very appreciable system of education. So let us know the meaning of the new words here in this lesson. Charioters. This is the new word it is used in the lesson. Charioters means members who sing in the choir of a church. Choir of church. Choir, a group of singers. Hymn, a song of praise to God. Reverence, respect. So like this, the new words are used in the new text or in this lesson. Let us, we are going to take some questions here. Who named the school Shantiniketan? You know that Dr. Rabindranath Tagore, he want to name this or he founded this school of Shantiniketan. Second one is, when does the day in Shantiniketan begin? According to C.F. Andrews, he want to give an explanation about how the morning will be started in the morning. So you are going to write like this. Third one is, what is termed by Gurudev as the darling of our hearts? Really, Rabindranath Tagore in his writings, he called the Shantiniketan is the darling of our hearts. Really, with these words, it goes to explain that how that Shantiniketan inner beauty is or our inner beauty was. You are going to expect that the situation, how it is situated in the Shantiniketan. So really, these are three questions you are going to answer it. So let us, this all things, all word, all items, all things those who are knowing about the C.F. Andrews in his own words. Finally, we are going to know that C.F. Andrews really is, when he was staying in the ashram, he get good feel about the inner beauty of this ashram. So, dear students, it is very good opportunity to know about the day in the ashram lesson. We are going to stop now. We are going to continue in the next class. Thank you very much.